Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today we're in for some warrior zombies on nightmare speed, 175 block damage for like the 5th day in a row, and the X factor today is going to be feral sense. I'm not particularly interested in all that though. I think it's time that we finish off this project up here in the front. We have enough for the blade traps at this point. I think I'm gonna simplify things a little bit. I'm not a big fan of how all this turned out here. It turns out that oftentimes the zombies are just getting shocked here, but they're not in range of the blade trap yet. So really what we should do is figure out how to get the wires like here instead. There is also some minor construction projects that I want to do. I want to get the main entrance for the base right here, so that's going to mean pushing everything down that way a little bit. Okay, it's probably going to have to start off with some demo work. I'm going to pull all the electric fences. I'm going to destroy all the wood stuff that we put up here the last time. I don't think this is just not going to work out very well in the long run. Okay, that's pretty much it for the demo work. I was just making up some dirt blocks here because I'm just going to fill in these spots over here where I think Zombie Steve was stuck down in there for the majority of the Horde night. These have to come off as well, so fill these in temporarily. Basically, we're just gonna do the same thing. It's just going to be there instead of over here so that it's perfectly in line with the blades. So we'll grind these 4 blocks out and then dig down 2 into the soil like we did before. Replace the electric fence posts. Shutters on top, all 4 of them this time, so zombies don't get stuck down there tonight. And then we have to grind out some blocks to make room for the top electric fence post. Okay, it's looking real messy down here, but trust me, there's a method to the madness. We're gonna do post there, and number 4 is in the workbench. There it is, and I'm just seeing now that the NFD sign is going to be in the way. Okay, nice clean slate with which to work with here. I'm gonna do the same thing with the shutters for the top side. I'm just gonna slide these in here for now, kind of as a placeholder, and that way we can still access these whenever we need to. All right, and I just got everything hooked in, so we're not live right now, but we will be as soon as I flip the switch. Dart traps, I don't know. They're such a resource sink anyway. I've never been a huge fan unless you get that perfect setup for them. So what we could do, alternatively, is just put a shotgun turret right in here, and then all the zombies that are weakened from fighting me up here can then get finished off by a shotgun, or some of them anyway, before they walk through the blade traps. That's the plan anyway. Okay, so to cover this up, obviously we need to select, I think probably just a plate or something to go over top of this. Don't you love it how you type in plate and you get like 400 different plate options? I just want the regular plate. There it is. Here, just for now, just so I can see what it looks like, go ahead and cover these up. All right, and I'm starting to see how this could all work out. I think we need plate ramps to do this properly. Okay, there we go. At long last, just using plate ramps and plate corner ramps and then a just solid regular plate in the middle, I think we'll have it. Okay, there it is, inside and out. Nice and smooth and flush and well protected, hopefully at least. Ready to be solidified once I get some more resources. We're gonna work on that in a bit. So I don't like how this looks yet, but perhaps if we just solidify it, we can come up with something a little bit more aesthetically pleasing later on. I'm gonna hop up here and get a couple more blade traps crafted if I have the resources. Blade traps, I don't have the resources, really? Oh my goodness, short on steel, short on iron as well. I am working on iron in the forge here. Let's get as much of that as we can. And we're just gonna simply have to do some stone mining. I've unlocked the crucible, but I can't make it yet because I don't have the stone. What do you say we just come out here instead of going down the street to the other mine and just make up a little bit of a clay, topsoil, you know, stone mine over here. Maybe if we get lucky, we'll find some other type of ore underneath that we can continue mining. It'll probably just be a lot nicer to have something that's close to home. I can just run over here in situations like this when I need that little bit of resource and just grab it up. And we did, in fact, strike something down here. I'm curious, it's iron. Okay, that's pretty cool to have right outside. And that should be plenty of clay soil for the forge and also stone for the crucible. Except I'm reminded there was something else I needed for the crucible. Crap, what was it? Oh, the forged iron. And we are working on that. Not quite there yet. Check back in a little bit. All right, let's get this solidified. We'll get a little bit more XP if we're doing this from wood all the way up to, say, concrete someday, but for now, just cobblestone will be fine. until you run out of wood. Great. That's okay. That's what I planted this massive forest over here for. I'm eager to get rid of it anyway, because it might help with the performance on Horde Night. Okay, and that's the last of that project. There's one more thing I want to work on the ground level out here, and that is something to help flush this up. You know, I made a mistake by choosing the pole plate here. It flushes up well with the poles, obviously. That's what it's designed for, like pole tips and pole double tops and pole brackets and such, but there isn't a good like pole ramp option that I've been able to find. Somewhere in here you've got like your slope plates, you've got your wedge narrow tips and so on. Here is a look at the wedge narrow tip, and see how it just has that little overhang? I can't have that. It just looks too off to me. But there is one, yeah, these window trim top middle, I think, was the one that I was going to use. Uh-oh. Someone's running up on me here. AMAC89. Are you a sign of something larger out here, or... Nope. It's been all quiet today. It's the first zombie I've even seen, which is kind of exactly how you want it when you're doing construction, right? All right, so, geez, we gotta make a decision on this. We don't have to make a decision on it. We can kind of hold off on this a little while longer and make sure that we come up with something that's aesthetically pleasing, also somewhat functional. Just do a bunch of hoops on the top. Hey, that doesn't actually look half bad, does it? I don't know, man. I don't know if I could do that the whole way around. Functionally, I don't think we have to do anything at all. It's just aesthetically is the only thing we're focused on right now, because the three concrete blocks, 1, 2, 3, middle, left and right side, inside, outside, seems to be doing exactly what we wanted to do. It's containing all the zombies. It's forcing them out this way through the blade traps. Oh, speaking of those, let's go get the new ones that I didn't make. Crap. Right, because we're waiting on the crucible. We're waiting on the... Okay, here we go. Get back on track here. Give me that crucible. And while we're waiting on that, let's do this project up here where we are taking up the dew collectors, and we're going to expand the balcony out to the left side there a little bit. There we go. I think that'll do it. And just to be sure, 1, 2, and then I'll have to double check and make sure that everything's collecting water still. I'm still a little concerned that this overhang might block them a little, but nope. Seems like we're okay. Let's solidify all this. And I accidentally upgraded some of it to cobblestone, so it looks like we're going all the way to cobblestone all the way around. Nice. And you know, now that I'm doing this, you know what would be even nicer is if the entrance was right here and the ladder came up right to where we're standing, right in the middle, where the door is. And then we'll just use some round ladders and bring that about to right there, and then so we'll just hop right up here. Everything looks like it's nice and flush and meant to be right inside, and then we'll not have to use the fire escape anymore. And look at that, just leveled up in the process. You're trying to get this ladder rung upgraded. Oh, come on now. There you go. Okay, the crucible is finally done. Pop that into the forge if you'd be so kind, and start cranking on some forged steel to the tune of 7. Right, okay, well, we're gonna have to go do some iron mining now. I suppose we can probably call things right there. A big storm just rolled in, and we have a little bit of busy work to do today. I guess we'll just have to suffer with basically no blade traps tonight. Should be okay. Okay, we do have an airdrop and Nicole's treasure out here, and there must also probably be a POI out there that we could probably knock out. So let me get things packed up and organized, and I'll meet you out there. Whoa! Did you see that guy just run? See, he's on nightmare speed. He kind of went into my path a little bit early there. Gotta watch the durability on the motorcycle here, getting pretty low. But, okay, yes, there's our looting location I was talking about. Here is the airdrop that we're here for. See if we can get another crafting skill magazine bundle. That is good to have. Whoop, I can hear someone. Hey! And the treasure map just down there to the south. Oh my goodness, right straight to it. Could you even imagine that? The chances of that? What are the chances of that? It's like 1 in 20, basically. I don't know, probably a little bit less than that. All right, let's crack in here. Except we're dealing with feral sense zombies that can hear me from a mile away. Here we go. See if this is gonna be worth it. Oh, we could do an eye candy and then run over to that trailer park that was back there and see if we could grab the loot on it. Ah, I don't see why not, I guess. Steven, leave me alone, please. All right, whoops, I completely forgot about the plan to do the eye candy. We'll do the eye candy some other time, I think. A couple diamonds in there, that's good. Could look into those diamond-tipped blade mods, although not particularly a fan of that. All right, let's zip over to that trailer park. Time is becoming a bit of an issue here. Of course, we can just run away. It's not that difficult. but if I could clear out 2 or 3 of these trailers, I'd be happy. Oh, look at all the mailboxes too. Oh, I forgot about that part. Dog? There he is. Couple of Spear Hunter books, but I think we're good on the Spear Hunter set. We're almost all the way through. I think there's one more that we need. Oh, there you are. I can hear somebody. Otherwise, we can do, flannel shirts and sweatshirts and skull caps and some southern farming as well. And the magazine bundle, scrapping, cooking, rifles. And that leather armor bundle, probably open that up later and just sell it, most likely. All right, I'm not exactly sure which one of these has the good loot, but looks like there's a little loot in every single one of them, except for that one. That one had really nothing at all in it. What about this one? Oh, low power box over there, which has, yep, wiring books. We need, we need the wiring books because I think what was that, 69? I think we get, at 75, we get the automated vault doors, which is gonna be really critical. And that'll be the last big overhaul for the base, I think, to get it into its final form. Geez, bad luck today. I'm pulling mostly blueberries and cornmeal out of these things. Ah, this one's got the fancy door, so this has to have the good loot, right? Big Mama in here? What are you defending anyway? Look at these close quarters like this. I'm too big for a place like this. Oh, here's the loot. Advanced muffled connectors mod is really the only thing we got out of that. And this must have been Big Mama's trailer in here because there's all the food. And here's the last trailer. Ah, the handyman's trailer, the working stiff employee, right? Who is it? Aha, here he is. Norm McMullen. Norm McMullen's definitely the name of a guy that would work at the working stiff tools. Aha, Art of Mining here, craft blackstrap coffee. And that's the whole mining set. I forget though, what's the bonus for completing the whole set there? Let's check on that. First lightning strike, we're getting close to the horde. Art of mining, ooh, 20% more ore when mining. What a good thing to have. That is crucial. Look at this, a bunch of ore right here. There we go. That should get us started on steel production, I think. Okay, so let's head home. I'm gonna actually take this road here to the north and see if there's any POI there along the way. Well, there's whatever this is here, another trailer. Well, while we're at it. Okay, area secure, check the mail. Another Spear Hunter book, we're good on that front. Wow, they're fast. I took his leg off and he was still standing. Oh, that's kind of creepy how this swaying grass in front of my motorcycle is like casting this weird shadow. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Okay, how do I get in here? Because the front door is locked. Oh, an outdoor bathroom. How interesting. How Navasgain. Oh, we're gonna go up here? I see. Whoop. Got a friend up here as well. Stay down. What is this nonsense? You just drop down in here and start fighting? Seems like it. Just a couple of zombies here. This might not even, yeah, this is not even a POI. This is just a remnant on the side of the road with a little bit of junk in it, and that's it. Key box, and we're out of here. I think it's probably time to head back home, I would say. Start getting ready for the horde. Gotta get some steel made up, see if we can get those blade traps fixed. All right, I feel like we didn't get a whole lot done today in terms of like looting or exploration, or certainly not any quests. Oh, we have this one more house here on the left. Is this like a real POI or is it another remnant? I think it's just a remnant. Yeah, the Mima residence. Think there's anything worth going in there for, or, I mean, I don't. I'll poke my head in, I guess. If there's anything important here, it's going to be upstairs with the lumberjack. There's a very suspicious looking attic, or I guess, not really an attic, but like a roof space. There's the one duffel bag up here, really? Ah, man. Well, hey, level 6 scrap helmet. That'll sell for a good chunk. All right, that's it. I'll meet you back at home. All right, this passing gas here most certainly has some loot. You know what? We might be able to pull something pretty good after all. I feel like I've been skunked a little bit today on the loot. You know, we've only been in tier 1s and such. Let's ratchet it up a notch here and go snag the main loot and maybe even the hidden stash out of this place. Okay, and that's just going to consist of bypassing 95% of the zombies that are here. Go straight up here and start skirting the edge. Get my rifle out. See what we're dealing with here. Ah, I woke him up. Open fire. They're pretty fast. Also, we have a rad. Oh, and a biker. Let's just not crouch anymore. Use my penetrating shaft to knock this guy out. Oh, there we go. Oh, I should definitely be using the looting candy for a tier 4 loot like this. Sure, let's do that. Got plenty of them. Electronic store box, good. Yep, tech planet, wiring, stuff like that. We can do a robotic sledge quality 2 now. Never did get around to doing the sledge punting dogs into the pit thing. The pit just kind of got destroyed after a while. There we go, main loot, Claude's treasure, handy land, and some money. Not the best tier 4 loot stash I've ever seen, but probably not the worst either. Okay, I think it's time to get the heck out of here and head home. You want to snag the tier 5 loot chest out of the hospital? No, we don't have enough time for that. I mean, we probably do have enough time for it, but I'm not gonna risk it. That could be, you know, I've done that a couple of times and paid dearly for it. All right, home sweet home. Let's just get the motorcycle oriented. I like to kind of point it so that I get a little bit of extra light from over in this direction. Maybe not a little, that's a lot of light. That is bright, man. I got the off-road headlights on that thing. All right, we have a little bit of busy work to do while we're going through things here. Okay, let's get all this inventory stuff kind of ported away and get the forge working on some steel for us. Oh, in fact, we actually just need clay in the forge there. Plenty of that to go around. That leather armor bundle. Really? Just the tier 3 stuff? That's junk. Good for selling, I suppose. Gotta do a trader run tomorrow, probably. And actually, pretty cool that we found that scrap helmet there, that level 6 helmet, because that, let's see here. Let me grab some iron, repair that up, goes from 343 to 500, modify, put the muffled connectors on there, goes up to, that's an extra 600 on the sell price. That's crazy. So I'll have to see if I have a couple of more mods to put on there, like a ball cap mod, water purifier mod, you know, stuff that I'm not gonna wear myself probably. There we go. We'll sell that helmet there for 2,300 dukes. All right, let's just do a double check over here, make sure that everything is repaired up, good to go. I've got the cement mixers mixing, the fireplace is cooking, the forge is rolling on some steel there, and I'm rolling on some duct tape as well. Really, I think the next thing we need to craft is an M14. I think we can do level 5 now, level 4. Okay, so that would be a pretty big upgrade for us. And then pretty soon here, another 4 magazines, we're gonna unlock rifle tier 3, which is 2 guns I've never seen before and the regular old sniper rifle. Hopefully we'll get into that tomorrow. We'll definitely get into that tomorrow because we don't have any big construction to do, hopefully tomorrow, unless anything just explodes tonight. Well, I think that'll just about do it. We'll do some hobo stew, pure mineral water, lock and load, and we'll bring the horde up to the right side to start things off. All right, here we go. We got cops here already. What's new? Unfortunately, I don't think I've seen a feral cop yet, or a radiated cop for that matter. All right, how's our trap system working? The blade traps are not even on. Turn those blade traps on. Oh yeah, it's gonna be working pretty good here. We just gotta watch out for the cops. If the cops run through that and they're getting damaged, they're gonna blow up outside somewhere. It remains to be seen where that's gonna be or how much of an issue it's going to be. It's funny, some of the zombies are just running into the blade trap and then they're like, oh wait, no, not that way. We gotta go all the way around. It would probably be really hard to do, but it would be nice if we could figure out a way to be able to repair those blade traps from up here during Horde night, just to give them more longevity. I'll tell you though, the spear, now that we have the penetrating shaft, never felt so good up here on this fighting position. It will certainly be interesting to see if it scales with the horde, like once we're getting ferals and rads left and right, am I still gonna be able to do as much damage? I wonder if we could or should put a blade trap outside somewhere to hit the zombies as they're coming up the staircase, but then the cops might explode like as soon as they get to me, so maybe that's not the best idea. Yeah, the other thing we might need to look into at some point is how can we develop that concept, that pit concept down there a little bit better and start getting some value out of explosives. I mean, eventually I'm gonna put some points into explosives. I haven't yet because I just haven't been in a position where I can really lean into it a lot. But at some point we're gonna have to see if we can get some kind of a trap system going on downstairs so that we can just hold them, cluster them up a little bit, get like groups of 10 or so, and then huck a pipe bomb down there and get good value out of it. See, this is what I'm kind of envisioning Horde Nights being like in the future, is just me standing back a little bit so I don't get hit and just leveling zombies, lining them up for good headshots with a good semi-automatic rifle. Does look like we've lost a blade trap downstairs, which is kind of unfortunate. It's gonna be hard to keep those things spinning for the whole night. Whoop, we just had a cop blow up. That's the issue, man. You stupid cops messing everything up all the time. Always spitting, always exploding. I hate you guys. All right, birds have arrived with this new horde wave, so I'm shutting them down on the right side. I'm gonna pull them over to the left side. If I stand on the left side, the shotgun kicks in a little bit better on the rooftop, which reminds me, I do need to go up there and center that on the rooftop. I think it'll give us more utility versus having it in the bell tower. Well, that's kind of a fun fact, because we've moved over to the left side. The zombies are falling on the left side, exiting on the left side, and running into the blade trap and electric fences on the left side. Keep it up, boys. You're doing great down there. Yeah, see, that blade trap was only working for all of, like, I don't know, not even 5 minutes, basically. I wonder how many blocks away I'd have to be until I could repair that one. It's kind of interesting watching this cycle. It's like you have 30 zombies come up the stairs, 15 zombies will fall down and make the lap around, kind of like circle back through. But then you get another 15 rolling in from outside in the field somewhere, and you just get this constant flow. All right, for the final wave in the last 2 hours of the night, I'm gonna take some skull crushers to increase my melee damage with the spear and grind through the rest of these guys. Okay, geez, it's really quiet. 3:25, and I don't think there are any zombies left. I mean, well, I found them all. They're all dead down here on the floor. Look at the massacre here. Okay, oh, what y'all doing out there? Oh, they were probably getting, someone landed on top of that pole plate there and made a mess of things. And, okay, I don't know what's going on over here with these guys. What do you guys keep doing this for anyway? Gotta upgrade the floor more or what? And we've lost the blade traps. We'll have to replace those. That's gonna get really expensive though as the nights go on. Yeah, there are no more zombies. Can you believe that? We've killed the entire horde. I don't believe that. What is going on here? Stop asking questions. Start scooping up loot bags. That was actually a really good baseball bat there. Oh, I just saw one disappear right before my eyes, which puts me in a panic. Come on, scoop this stuff up as fast as possible. Can I port stuff to boxes from here? No, there we go. 5 skill points to spend now too. Okay, that was it for loot bags. I don't think I got anything special out of it. Just odds and ends, knickknacks, food, ammo, the like. And damage-wise, you know, things are going well here now. We've got a system in place that seems to be working just fine. I think we could even just use the door system up here pretty much indefinitely, but I do want to get that moved back once we get the automated vault doors. All right, great success. I guess I'm gonna get everything put away and organized, and we have quite a mission for later on today. We've got to go over to the trader. We'll do the sell-off. We'll do some buying, but we also need to see if we can get the solar cell so that we can finally unlock, well, we have it unlocked, but get one crafted, a claim auto repair block. We're gonna need steel. We've got the robotics parts now. We just need that solar cell, and you can't make a solar cell, no, of course not. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me on my adventure today, my friends, and I will see you hopefully in the next one. Hey everyone, I just wanted to say thank you for watching, for leaving a like, but most of all, thank you to the long list of amazing supporters that you see right here. I hope this episode has earned your subscription, and I can't wait to show you the next one. Best wishes to all, and goodbye.